You're right guys, Matt's here doing another Modern Warfare 3 map tutorial for you all, and this is for the competitive rule sets for Decerto, MLG and the GB variant rules, which is basically all the same but whatever you want to call it or whatever you know it by really. So, and the map is Dome CTF if you didn't already know. So on your screens now should be the opposite spawns, as we're on the Spetsnaz spawns, these should be the Delta spawns. So on your screen now there should be a picture of the map overview with the spawn points on, and as you can see there are 4 main spawn points, with the circle being where you spawn at the start of the game, but the 2 spawns in Dome basically just combine as one. I'm just telling you that they do spawn either side of that main pillar. So most of the time they spawn either to the right near the JCBs or in the dome. So, and the one on the left is they only really spawn there if you've pushed the opposite spawns a bit too much, but they can really be an annoyance, that spawn, as they can get really close to your flag really quickly. So yeah, back into the game. I'm going to show you where your Slayer should be. Your main AR Slayer, this is the one that picks up all the kills, should be hanging around this middle map. You can sit behind this head glitch and try and preempt that spawn there, and just anywhere around here. This is probably one of the best spots. Maybe sit back here and just check Dome, as they might be able to walk out of here, and you don't want to be looking directly at the spawn point, which is there, as that will block it. And sitting here you can check if they've run back to their flag, and maybe go over here and check if they've run through the bunker side and trying to push for your flag. And yeah, like I said, they can come out of Dome and you can kill them from there as well. And the 3 other players on your team should be just pushing down this left hand side of the map. Your other AR or support really on this map should be sitting around here. They can be preeming the Dome really, but most of all, yeah, that's going to help your SMGs and pick up the kills, but most importantly you need to be blocking this spawn here. When you're pulling the flag, you always want to be pulling it this left hand side of the map, and you do not want them to be spawning anywhere near this side. So you need a player basically just blocking the spawns, and you can push up a little bit and get some kills, but always make sure you have a look there, just because if you get 4 down, there's always 1 spawns there, I think. So just keep checking that spawn. And the 2 SMG players should be directly pushing this Dome in this way. Just keep piling in and trying to get the flag away. Use the barrels to your advantage with stuns and stuff, so you can just throw a stun in there. That normally gets a stun marker unless they're over here, but if you're having problems getting stuns in, you can always throw them through the window like that. Or get oh my god. But you know what I'm talking about, if you're just getting through the window, unlike I did, and same with the grenades. And yep, just use the barrels for your advantage, like just happened to me. Yeah, once you've stunned in there, you can go and pick up the pieces, pull the flag with your support player sitting around here in Dome, just basically blocking the spawns. And obviously your other AR being over here blocking these spawns, and your Slayer getting the kills, making sure they can't come around the truck side either, can't come past this jeep tank, so they don't go into your back spawn. But this is basically the main route. Just run it through this road and just run it normally, like the most obvious way, but that normally is the best way. So yep, let's move on to the opposite side of the map, which is the Delta spawns, and on your screen now should be the spawns of the Spetsnaz. So as you can see, there's also 4 spawn points on this map. The one outside by the Hummers is less effective. Well, not effective, it comes up a lot less. People don't spawn there as much as they do on the other 3 spawn points, but yeah, again, just telling you that it is there, so watch out for it. The predominant spawns are the ones, yeah, the other 3 basically. The one we need to watch out for on this side of the map is the one in Loading Bay, which is at the top of your screen now. As on this side you want to be pulling the flag through that hole. So yeah, back into the gameplay now. I'm going to be showing you what your SMG should be doing. Your SMG should be pushing into this side of the map, into Loading Bay, which is here, and into this long haul. 2 of your SMGs should just be constantly pushing and pushing this way. Watch out for that head glitch back there. There's a lot of ARs like to go around there, and maybe that table. Same again in here. But basically your SMGs want to be pushing in here, using your stuns and your grenades to get around the back of these head glitches, and using them to your advantage. And yeah, if you get 4 down, one of your SMGs should be pulling the flag, and your other SMG should be hanging around this Loading Bay and just blocking the spawn point here, because this is where you want to be pulling the flag at all times. So yeah, when your 2 SMGs have done that, one of your Slayers, this is like the best possible setup you can have. Your Slayer, or whatever you want to call them, should be hanging around this part of the map and blocking them off coming to the back of their flag through here and through that main point there. So you can choose wherever you want to go. You can sit behind the tank here, which is quite good for that one, but you can't really see that one. You could just sit behind the truck here, but you can get a glitch from there. Or you can even come over to the Jeep here, which is probably one of the better spots, as they can't really see you from there, and you can pick them off. And your campy AR, or your holding AR, as a lot of people like to call it, should be sitting over here, and don't really preempt the spawns, but they do spawn in there. That is where they'll be spawning in this setup. So just basically looking at these spawns, making sure they can't cut through to your flag, and you can either sit up here if you really want to, as they won't really expect that. And you can see there, but you're a lot more vulnerable as you're not in head glitch. Yeah, on this side of the map, you just want to pull the flag right through loading bay, making sure your player is over there inside of that loading bay at all times, and you should have a really good setup, and you should be able to keep relaying as long as one of your team is either in the loading bay or in the back of their spawn, just blocking the spawns at all times. Yeah, that's basically it for Dome CTF. I should do bootleg within the next couple of days. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.